All right, Jesse on Fire, welcome back to the channel. Hello? Hey, man, this is Jesse on Fire from 2018. Oh, nice, man. What's up? Oh, man, I'm just so excited to watch Conor McGregor fight. And you're in 2022? Yeah, man, 2022. Tell me about what Conor's doing. Oh, Conor, he's done. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's over. Wait, really? Yeah, really, man. Really, it's over. It's over. I mean, I could fill you in on what happened between 2018 and like 2022, but it's really, gonna be honest, I think you're gonna find it pretty fucking disappointing, man. Like you're a big Conor fan. Oh, dude, he makes it so exciting. Yeah, he still does that. But 2018, right? Yeah. Who's he about to fight? He's about to fight Khabib. Yeah, I mean, listen, there aren't gonna be a lot of good outcomes in his fights like coming up here. So I would just say, you know, just don't get your hopes up very much, you know? Like, just don't get your hopes up. But you said he's done? Yeah, he's actually going to star in the new Roadhouse movie instead of coming back to the UFC. What do you mean coming back? Oh, he broke his leg in half, you know, a while ago. And apparently during the time that he was rehabbing it, he decided that, he also, geez, 2018? Hey, remember that Proper 12, the thing he's launching right now? Yeah, he sold that for like $200 million, and he's still on like an annual stipend as the spokesman of the company, like $30 million probably a year there. He's got so much goddamn money. I mean, you actually would have to wonder like why he would fight, you know? Man, that sucks. I know. It really does, dude. It really does. But he's out of the USADA testing pool now, actually. So, you know, I think that's a wrap. And you said he's going to be in the new Roadhouse? Yeah, the new Roadhouse, dude. Yeah, the brand new Roadhouse with Jake Gyllenhaal. Oh, Jake fucking Gyllenhaal? I saw Southpaw, dude. That guy doesn't know how to fight. I know, it's like unwatchable. He's like, you know, he's yoked and looks like a fighter, but like doesn't, like, just can't throw a punch. Like throws it real slow. I know, dude. And he's going to be Dalton? Yeah, I think he's going to be Dalton. Who's Conor going to be? Who the fuck knows? But he's not going to be fighting in the UFC, and that should make you really depressed because I'm really depressed, you know? Well, this has been depressing. Yeah. So, yeah, sorry, I didn't see you guys there. I was just having a conversation with myself from 2018 and gave him the news that Conor is officially out of the USADA testing pool. So, yeah, I mean, and apparently he hasn't been getting tested since the beginning, I think like Q3 2021, you know, like, so since his leg broke. So when everyone's speculating about what he's, you know, he's like, Conor, how much is that? How much is what? How much are you benching? He's all, it doesn't matter. More weight. I mean, I'm just going to say, like, now that we know he has not been being tested since like the Poirier fight, and you look at his physique, I mean, come on. But I don't care. I don't care. I do care that he's out of the USADA testing pool, though, because that really does mean he's not going to fight, you know? Like, he's not going to fight. He's going to go do Roadhouse. In all honesty, he'll probably be really good in the movie, if I was going to guess. Like, if I was going to guess, how's Conor McGregor going to do starring in a film about rowdy bar fighters? Pretty fucking good would be my you know, hypothesis. I wonder if they'll use the clip when he punched the old dude in the head, like in the promos. They're like, next month, Roadhouse 2. And it's like in the middle of all the like fight scenes that just show like a clip of him just punching the old man. They're all, damn. That guy was getting down, like, even when he was in these small... What? This joke's going fucking nowhere. But, yeah, like, so... I mean, I don't know. Like, I think... I mean, like, basically, just what do you say about it? It's like, okay, so if Conor's out of the game, what does that mean? You know? I mean, it doesn't really mean anything because he hasn't really been in the game, like, you know, in a while. So, like, he's... you can always tell how much interest there is in people if you are a YouTube content creator by how many views that your videos get that you make about that person. And I'm telling you, Conor used to be the fucking bee's knees, bruh. You put a video up about Conor, doesn't matter. Like, people are clicking. They're clicking. People don't click that much no more. Like, people are just like, oh, what? Like, unless he's getting arrested and I'm curious why. Like, whatever. But out of the USADA testing pool, that's a big deal, dude. I mean, I guess it's not that big a deal since he's apparently been out of the pool like for this long. But I didn't know he was out of the testing pool, you know? Because you have to I'm pretty sure you have to test clean for 6 months. 6 months before you can fight. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Speaking of which, if you like the content, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell. And here's another thing. If you made it this far, that probably means that you're relaxed. You're so relaxed because you probably a Kratom user like me. This is a terrible ad. I am not suggesting that you take Kratom. I'm not suggesting that you even try it. But if you are a Kratom user and you love that shit like I do, then go to yokratom.com and you can get $60 kilograms just like Daddy. That's where Daddy gets his $60 kilograms instead of the $500. Well, they're really more like $250 or whatever. Like if you go to the store, you're like, hey, how much can I get a kilogram of raw powder? They'll be like $250. They're $60. They're literally 1/4 the price, and they're just as good. Anyway, yokratom.com, give it a run. Tell them Jesse sent you. Although there's not really a place to do that. They just know. Anyway, so, yeah, I mean, look, I will always stand by this. The game is more exciting with Conor in it. You know, it just is. He makes it exciting. Whether you hate him or you love him, he just makes it more exciting. I will say, like, I think that the like group of people that love Conor is like dwindled, you know? It's just dwindled. Like, cause I mean, if you here, you know what? I'm going to change the tone of this video real quick. Like if you really actually ask yourself, if you were like someone who really like, you know, was kind of attached to his career and you kind of feel like you're not now, if you ask yourself why, you're gonna land on why he like was so popular, and you know now it's kind of like it's because he was fucking inspiring, man. Like he was inspiring. He was inspiring. He was on welfare, son, and he's just like, I'm going all in. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be the world champion. And he did nothing but fight, and like you watch him, and he just had this way about him where you're like, he's everybody. He's everybody, and he's actually doing it. He was so grateful. And now it's like, it's hard to root for like, just like a dude who's rich as fuck and like, you know, has been winning for this long where they're just like, hey, bitch, you seen my motherfucking Bugatti? Which one? Exactly. Exactly. I got a few. Why, you want to drive one? You can't. You can look at it, but you can't drive. What, you want to drive my motherfucking Lamborghini boat? You're like, damn, dude. Again, I do want to drive your Lamborghini. As a matter of fact, I would just like a picture with you. He's all, picture with me? How about you take a picture with this motherfucking chain and this motherfucking watch, and you just say, damn, this is Conor's shit that costs $1 million. Okay. No, you can't really. I was just saying, you want these, don't you? It's just hard to root for that, you know? But I haven't seen him in very many interviews. I always find him like charismatic and fun to watch when he's like sober and like cool, you know? But I mean, listen, dude, you don't get like Khabib. I'm gonna say this right now, dude. If you want to know how bullish you should be on a person's career, listen to what Khabib says about them. Because that guy has an incredible ability to predict things like that. Like where he's just like, that guy's done. Like, I'm being totally serious, actually. Think about the guys that Khabib has made a point to say that dude's done. Has he been wrong ever? Has he ever been wrong? Where he's like, that guy's never going to come back. Like, where, you know, he doesn't just like say it about random. When he says it, they're done, dude. Like, it's a wrap. Like, it's a wrap. And he said, Conor will never get the magic back. And honestly, if there's anyone who's holding on to hope that like Conor's going to come back and like make a real run and go for the, I mean, he's going to do Roadhouse, man. Like he's going to do Roadhouse. The thing that you can't skate by on, right? Like you can't just kind of like skimp your way on this one thing is focus, dude. That's just, I'm sorry. Like that's just is what it is. And you know what? I want to take this moment really quick to tell you guys that Steve Hargett won ADCC yesterday. Submission, domination. So Stephen Hargett, IBJJF world champion, multi-time world champion, gi and no gi. He won ADCC in his division yesterday. And I'm telling you guys that because he is like the walking example of absolute 100% focus on the thing that he is trying to be exceptional at. Like Steve is jujitsu. I mean, I don't even know. If I tried to, I know him well, man. We hang out, we train a lot, but I know him well outside of and it's I don't even know if I could Steve and jiu-jitsu are like this. He trains every single day, multiple times a day. When he's not training, he's thinking about jiu-jitsu. He's watching videos on jiu-jitsu. He's training someone on jiu-jitsu. I've never seen a person more focused and dedicated to the thing that they're doing, you know? And I think that professional fighters, you know, in their prime are the same way. You can't be doing fucking Roadhouse and then come win the world championship. You just can't do it, dude. Ronda Rousey found that shit out. Everybody finds out. You start doing all this other distracting shit. You can't, you can be in the UFC and be a good fighter with a lot of talent and, you know, and a lot of skills. You cannot win the title and remain the champion without that extra layer of focus. You know, and if you guys could think of someone that has ever done that, I would love to hear it. You could say, I mean, Floyd Mayweather in boxing, I think that's one of the main reasons he's so truly incredibly great. When you really look at his career, is that motherfucker was distracted, seemingly distracted. He's doing all kinds of crazy ass shit. And he went through his entire career undefeated, you know, without any even I guess the what's it called? De La Hoya decision was a little close, but for the most part, he dominated everybody. Distracted like a motherfucker, but he liked to train at night. While his opponents were sleeping, he was out training. That's what I'm saying, dude. Conor, he's doing Roadhouse. He's not fucking coming back, dude. And if he does, maybe it'll be an exhibition with fucking Nate Diaz or something. Anyway, that's what I got. Peace.